Hello friends, today we're taking a look at this neglected, just moldy, trashed strip mall known as the West Park Plaza in Mansfield, Ohio. Now, as most of these places, in their history, it was, in its infancy, a very thriving community hub. Had a grocery store, drugstore, discount stores, all the little necessities that people would need to live. But over time, it declined and turned into this. So as happens quite often with aging properties, the development company sold it, and then a real estate company had it for a while. Property just became too old for them, and they didn't want to deal with it, so they sold it. In this case, it ended up in the hands of a notorious slumlord, the Namdar group, which I'm sure everyone here seeing this is pretty familiar with Namdar and their antics of letting properties go to ruin, not paying taxes, not paying utilities, getting court trouble, everything you could think of, and until they just decide to wash their hands of the property. So as we walk around here and look at this place, you can see that it's pretty much gone. There's no hope for rehabilitating this property at this point. And a newspaper article, you can see they have all sorts of violations, building code, health code, fire code, any code you want to think of. They get ticketed, they get fined, everything, and Namdar basically just stalls along in court, doesn't do anything. And as often happens, cities are stuck cleaning this place up, just becomes a big mess for everyone involved. The city here has been trying for years to get this place cleaned up. As we look in the windows, we see there's just rot, mold, decay from the roof being left to go to ruin. It's... Yeah, you look at the Namdar site, which oddly still has it listed. And no, nothing like the rosy picture they're painting on their website. As we go back into the back corner here, just windows smashed out. That one maybe could have got in through it, but I wasn't going to try. It was just too much black mold inside, too much just gross disgustingness. But if you look past all that, you can really see how at one time this would have been an attractive little corner here in the shopping center. If it was attractively landscaped, well maintained, it would have been very nice. But alas, it isn't. There are a few businesses remaining in the other half of this shopping center that's not attached to this decaying part. They're having to suffer being neighbors to this. But there is a silver lining. A local couple has purchased this property. They have a good success rate with rehabilitating old things, and they're going to tear all this down very soon, in a few months, according to what they've planned. So I wish them the best in their project and hope that this will be gone and a new chapter for the place will be happening very soon. Thank you for watching.